Okay, so we're going to start off by modifying the same Split Howdy UI project that we worked on in our last tutorial. If you didn't go through that tutorial, don't worry. Just look at the video description. You should have a link to the GitHub repo project, and you can just download it and follow along. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up this Split Howdy UI, which exists underneath our projects folder. And by default, whenever you create a new UI library project, the Angular CLI is going to create all of the contents inside of the source folder and then the lib folder. All of your components are going to be stored in lib, and then your source folder is going to contain two very important files: the public API TS file and the test TS file. What we're going to start off doing is we're going to move these two important files up one level to the Split Howdy UI library folder, right? So this is the parent folder for your UI library, okay? And once we do that, we then modify the configuration files that were affected by this particular move. You can feel free to say yes if you get that file to update the links. Honestly, this doesn't matter because we're going to be changing. We're going to be changing the public interfaces that are exposed here. So even if you click yes, that it doesn't really matter. Okay, so the first few files that we're going to update are there's three main files, right? So for the test TS, we're going to be modifying the Angular JSON located in the root level of our web application, not the project, but the root web app level. And here, what we're going to be modifying is just underneath the project, we are going to modify the test TS location from source up a level to Split Howdy UI, right? Because we moved that up one level, all right? Then the next two files we're going to update are going to be the tsconfig spec JSON. So here under files, we're going to change that, just remove test TS. And then the next one is going to be tsconfig lib JSON. And we're going to, under the exclude property, we're going to, in that array, just modify the location of test TS. That is it. We then commit these changes, right? So, and then we modified affected for test TS. And now what we're going to do is we're going to now change for public API TS. So the public API TS is fairly simple. Let me just close these other files. The public API for right now, just at this point in time, we're just going to change the ng package JSON. We'll do something else after we move the components. All right, so we've moved the two main files, the very important files that first get created with the Angular CLI when you start a new Angular library. Now we're going to move all of the components that we've already created. So if you remember from our last tutorial, we were leveraging this time module and name module. We're going to be moving those, all of those components from the lib folder to the UI library folder located underneath projects. Okay. Select the folder, move it up. Boink. Same thing with the other folder that contains our name component. Move it up. Yes. It's gonna say update inputs for time. Just say yes for now. Yes. Okay, just modify those for us. Okay, all right. So now we need to, after we move the components themselves, now we need to modify the tsconfig file so that we can let the editor know, VS Code know that the folders have moved, that the location of the components have moved. That way, we are not getting any errors telling us that, and this is important for when we start changing the public interface. When we update the public API with our new import structure for the components, we want our editor, our VS Code editor, not to scream at us, give us those squiggly lines showing that there's an error. So we do this by going into the tsconfig file at the root level of our web application. So in here, we say, hey, editor, make sure that the components that are retrieved are located at split Howdy UI level, and look only for those that contain an index TS file, right? Because as part of our code split that we did, each one of these components has a module built into it, and it has an index file that allows for the ng packager to essentially define, like, hey, what kind of bundle needs to be put together here for this component, right? So look for the index TS in that for each one of these components. All right. So now what we do is we go to our public API and we say we give it the new structure, right? So this is going to be the name of the library and then the module name. So it's going to be split Howdy UI followed by name. Let's expose all of that out. Same thing over here. Split Howdy UI and time. All right. So now that we are done with this particular work, what we can do is just delete the other folders that we no longer need, right? So we're going to delete this, the lib. Let's see. And delete this other one. Boom. All right. Let me commit these changes. Whoa, hey. Move components and update public API. Okay, so we've deleted we moved all of the components up, modified the public interface, and deleted the source and lib folders. Now we just need to test it all, right? So best way to do a lot of this testing, especially with the UI library, is if you want to pass this to a consuming application, you're going to want to run the npm pack command on your UI library, and then in another consuming application, you just import this tarball, the new packed file into that web project, so that you can try to run it and see if everything works.